Coach, I guess the key with this Lakers team is pace. What do you want to see from your defense tonight?
Get back, and get ready to have an early presentation defensively, because they are playing fast. They're playing fast. They flow right into stuff. Early post-ups, step-ups, pistol action. So we got to get ready to play early. And again, that's one thing that we struggle at as far as getting back and getting our pick and roll coverages quickly.
Basketball prognosticators did not have this Lakers team at 10 wins at this point in this season. What has Luke been able to do with this group?
Well, he's done a good job of mixing the veteran players in instead of going all young. And young is hard to do in this league. I don't care who you are. And Luke's done a good job of mixing the veteran players in, with the young guys, but still the charge is to develop Ingram and some of the younger players. But he's done a good job of mixing them, and the veteran players have bought in to those roles.
Dang is there as well, but a couple of those vets are guys that you've coached in Lou and Jose. With such a young team, as you mentioned, so many young guys, how big do you think those guys have been in this process?
Having Jose called around on any team is special. I think he's a special person. I think he's a leader by example, coach on the floor, good person. His heart is in the right place. And Lou is the same thing. Lou's a great teammate. I think Lou has bought into that role of coming off the bench and being that hot pistol that he usually is, coming off the bench, and is doing a great job with it. But those two together are two good vets to have on your team who understand their role. They know where they are in their careers. They know what they bring to the table.
Obviously, one of Jesse's biggest strengths is player development. It's something that you guys tasked him with. Again, with such a young team over there, how good of a fit do you think? I mean, I'm sure you weren't happy to lose him, but
right.
How good of a fit do you think?
No, it's a great role for Jesse. I mean, he's done a great job. He's known Luke also. They're good friends, and so that partnership is great. But one of Jesse's strong points is developing young players, and he's got a good group there to work with. And the good thing, he's got a good relationship with Lou, so he knows Lou. So Jesse was even though we hated to lose him here, he was doing a great job with our 905 team of having an extension of what we do here, there, terminology, plays, everything else. So we hated to lose that, and Stack's doing it now, but he's a great asset for their team.
How important is it for a coach to have a familiar guy working with him?
That knows you.
Yeah.
It's important. I think it's really important. Rex and I have been together before. Nick and I now have been together for a few years. It's huge because, this game is about continuity, familiarity, knowing the way each other thinks, throwing out suggestions, knowing, when you've been together for a long time, you're throwing out the same ideas and thoughts that you have. So it's huge. Somebody's not coming out of left field with something that, you're not familiar with, terminology. So, it's important that having that friendship, especially in tough times, trust is huge. You're not looking over your shoulder. You're able to sleep at night. And that's one thing we have with our staff is we have a good mixture of veteran coaches plus young guys that are hungry, aggressive, learning their craft. And I'm enjoying helping young coaches and teaching Jamma, teaching Patrick, helping them grow as coaches, because I think that's our charge as head coaches in this league, is to help younger coaches grow. And again, in turn, it helps the NBA.
You've been around a long time. You've seen staffs that have sort of been torn apart by that lack of trust?
No question. It happens all the time, especially guys that don't know each other. There's not a past history. You look at here, you had Lenny and his staff, Dick, his partner he had here. Those guys have been together for a long time. Jerry Sloan, a lot of the staffs have been together for a long time, around the league, have had relationships, and that's so important in this league.
Lou's numbers are pretty similar to when he won six-man with you guys. How would you compare what you've seen on film to his?
They're running a lot of similar sets, a lot of our sets that we've had here. He's familiar with. He's in that rhythm. He has that role, the same role he had here. I love Lou because you know what you're going to get each and every night. You know you're going to get instant offense. You know how he's going to try to get it, and he embraces that role, and he's really good at it. So we've got to do a good job tonight of understanding what he's trying to get, where he's trying to go, and make sure we have bodies there in front of him.
It's been a little tough to find minutes, steady minutes, I guess, for Norm, given the performance of Terrence and DeMar. What have you thought of how he's kept himself ready?
I think he's been a pro. He's a young guy in this league. It's the second year in the league. You know, I thought last year he came in and surprised a lot of people. And so, again, he's still learning. And, you know, he makes mistakes, but what I like about Norm is he makes hard mistakes, as Pascal. So, you know, but he's been a pro, and it's hard for a young guy coming in this league to understand that role, because, you know, you're trying to scratch and make it just like everybody else, and you're anxious, you're impatient, but he's been patient, and I think 4 years at UCLA has helped him to embrace that role. And but again, he's been great for us. And again, sooner or later, he's going to, I'm sure, get tired of playing behind those guys. Take those minutes.
I mean,
you know.
Is he a better player than he was a year ago?
He's growing. Yes, he no question. He's gotten better. You know, he understands what we're doing defensively, offensively, not making as many turnovers. So yes, he is a better player, but also so is DeMar, and so is Terrence Ross. So that's kind of the cross he's bearing right now. But I love his approach, and I just told him to continue to understand good things going to happen for him.
You were talking about Jose earlier. What did he do to help his teammates
Who's
when
that?
he was here? Jose Colorado.
Oh, I tell you what, everything. A mentor, talker. His heart is in the right place. He's a coach on the floor. He sells what you're trying to teach and coach, and he's seen everything. His experience that he's had over in Spain. And what I always tell people about Jose is that he's a winner. I mean, I don't care what, he's won championships, gold medal championships, and he's been around winning teams. He knows what winning teams smell like, taste like, and what it should be, the chemistry should be. And I think he should be one of the top players that ever played with the Raptors, because just with his approach and what he brought to this program when he was here.
Earlier this week, he was saying that, like, during his time here, it was kind of a process for him to figure out how to be consistent and all that. What did you see?
What was tough was we were going through, at least when I was here before Jose, we was going through growing. You know, we were trying to develop, you know, young guys, DeMar. We weren't where we are now. So, yes, he did see changes. He saw a change between myself, Sam Mitchell, Jay. So he had 3 coaches in that period of time. But when I was here, I thought we were clear on what we were trying to be, the type of team we was trying to be, and what we was trying to develop. It's just unfortunate we was going through those growing pains while I was here with him, because I love Jose, and each and every night you knew what you were going to get with him.